What the hell are you?
Bad YouTuber. Hello, my kinderlings. My last commentary video was bad, so I figured I'd crank one more out and redeem myself before making a few more gameplay videos. If you haven't been living under the worst car ever made, i.e. the Toyota Prius, for the last few months of your life, then chances are you've heard of this gentleman. IShowSpeed has absolutely exploded in popularity in the last few months or so. He is easily one of the fastest growing streamers of all time and is hands down one of the most tuned into streamers on planet Earth currently. Standing here watching his subscriber count go up by 175,000 subscribers a week has been astonishing to me. And rightfully so. The guy is very entertaining to watch. He's a very high energy streamer that 90% of the time is something funny going on stream.
I like that.
Are you ready to take it to the next level?
Quite frankly, the way I see things, other streamers should start to take notes. He's a bit of a shining light of what a streamer really is and should be in the middle of, eating lunch while watching internet historian videos with no commentary.
The frenzy. So, supermarkets enacted a one-pack per person rule. But frenzies cannot be quelled. And so that's when the price online soared. Amazon, eBay, Gumtree, toilet paper was everywhere. First for double the price, then triple. Then things just went wild. 10-pack, single roll.
Well, we're not here to sucker up to the Speedy Man himself. No, today we are going to be going over a little controversy he's got himself into recently. And in this video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on it. Because doesn't everyone just love to hear what some kid with a cheap microphone has to say? Whenever your content is based around screaming like some form of primate, you're sure to say something that will upset the herd. You know what I'm talking about, right? How could you not? How could you not, quite frankly? The bottom-feeding, blood diamond collecting hive minds of Twitter.com. As you would expect, someone on Twitter didn't like something Mr. Speed here said. Meet the antagonist of our story, the tank top wearing, esport reporting, media personality himself, Jacob Sucky. If you haven't heard of this guy, I honestly don't blame you. Current esports commentator turned internet hall monitor. Quite frankly, for someone verified on Twitter, the views on his YouTube videos are just absolutely pathetic. Our little escapade starts on April 6th, 2022, when Jake tweeted out, I now understand why Valorant queues are so unbelievably toxic. You got one of the most popular streamers on YouTube, IShowSpeed, saying crap like this, and getting nothing but praise and laughs. Crap is whack.
Where she is? She's on top of the thing.
10 seconds
Left.
left.
10 seconds. On your left.
Fuck, man, yo, man, dog, man. Come on, bruh.
Man, you gotta hit those shots, man.
Man, shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Who's you talking to, bro? Shut your nerd ass up. Damn, bro, shut up, bro. I know how to play this game. I'm not a noob, all right? God damn.
You don't know how to play the fucking game. You
What?
suck ass.
What, bitch? Bitch? Is a bitch talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I, no, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, wait, time out. Is a female talking to me right now? Is a fucking female talking to me? Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch.
Dipping your toes into the profitable business of cancel culture, huh, Jacob? I can't see why someone like you would do this. Especially since you've previously said things like, This tweet was the official opening of the IShowSpeed versus Twitter floodgates, with most of the criticism being leveled at Speed being about on par as the whole video games cause violence argument. Hot take, I know, but I think blaming toxicity as a whole on the actions of one individual and or your usual online game trash talk is genuinely Good Morning America levels of critiquing ability. As you'd expect, people almost instantly started screeching about what he said. You have your usual drama-mongering e-girls, flabby, unshaven, spastic virtue signalers, and washed-up esports stars giving their 2 cents on the scenario. Because aren't those the people you just love seeing in your feed? And before I get ripped a new one in the comments by a fan of one of the 30 or so people I'm gonna call gay in this video, I would like to preface, I in no way think what Speed did was objectively okay, especially when you have an audience as impressionable as his, and you're live to literally thousands of people. However, the levels of shit he's getting for the stuff that happens literally every single day on Valorant and most of Riot games in general is a little pathetic. It's not even like the trash talk was entirely one-sided either. We'll touch on that later. However, I do think this is 110% being blown out of proportion by our usual Twitter lobotomites. The amount of blue checkmarked female streamers and other internet celebrities talking about how misogynistic the industry is hilarious, because quite honestly, if it really was as unbelievably hateful as they crack it up to be, then reality is they wouldn't be where they are now. Even some of FaZe Clan was dunking on him. You'd think, despite coming from the era of the internet where stuff like,
"Oh, fuck off, I was behind the wall, you skanky cunt." Fucking teammate shit, I mean.
was said frequently, you'd expect them not to react as harsh, right? Same could be said for you, Mr. Acting Male. Now, as someone who engages in quite a large amount of tomfoolery in his spare time, primarily on Discord and various other online games, I have to ask.
Literally, who cares?
It's not even like this was one-sided. This behavior was entirely reciprocated multiple times.
I'm trying to figure out how to heal the game. Can you just tell me how to heal in the game?
Just heal like a woman.
Only the white characters can heal.
Yeah, only the white characters can heal. I'm sorry.
Hey yo, what the fuck, a based woman? Oh god, he's casting his black shade magic. Bro, this shit low-key kinda hyping me up. Keep hitting that shit, black man.
Hot take, but perhaps everyone shit-talking each other in online games, especially the turn-based elimination ones, is just the current state of almost every single online game known to man. Shocking take, I know, but we haven't even gotten to the juicy stuff yet. Immediately, Speed was banned from literally every single Riot game on the spot, and the moderators did the classy, we want our games to be a safe environment thing that almost every single moderator for a big tech company does. Your name suits you well, Sarah. He might be even banned on YouTube as well. The literal global head of YouTube gaming replied to the tweet with, on it. On it! Over a joke about a girl in an online game washing dishes!
Hello everyone. Liam wouldn't stop asking me an ungodly amount of times to be in one of his videos, so I'm doing it in hopes he'll finally leave me alone. And hopefully let me out of his basement. IShowSpeed is an interesting gentleman. Quite frankly, I genuinely cannot fathom why anyone would even take anything he says remotely seriously. But Jake Lucky did. Can't really see why. Now, you've all seen the clip here and what most people have said, so I'm just going to cut to the chase. I don't think what Mr. Speedster here did is particularly very good, doing and or saying something to this effect to the literal tens of thousands of people watching, the majority of them most likely being very young children, or at the very least absently minded, barely teenagers. Definitely isn't a very good move to be making. However, our main man Jake here, conveniently acknowledging the people being racist to Speed after he apologized, was probably one of the more sleazy things I've seen in a while. Convenient that you're addressing that after he's apologized. Huh, Jake? What a way to twist the knife, cunt. Little bit of advice, Jake. I'd go back to talking my internet and esports drama no one cares about, instead of going after people who are about 5 million times more successful than you. My name's Toastify. You can probably find me in the description if Liam even remembers to put my link to my channel down there. You should check me out. Anyways, bye.
Unsurprisingly, Daniel Keemstar and Technicals wouldn't pass up this opportunity to, you know, mess with people, as they normally do. It's genuinely amazing just how many people, Jake Lucky included, actually thought Keemstar and Technicals were being legitimate. Naturally, as you would assume, since Speed is a gentleman of African American descent, they decided to go down the Jake Lucky is racist route and call him racist. Quite honestly, this was, this was pretty funny. From the way Technicals structured his tweets, quite frankly, I can see why a lot of people thought they were being legitimate. Sweet liquor eases the pain. Little bit of advice though, Keem. Love you, big guy, but you probably shouldn't refer to Speed as black boy. That's a little disrespectful if I'm being honest. And here's the real gem of the collection. The last person literally anyone would expect to jump in the middle of this conversation to call Speed and Keemstar sexist. XQC, the man, the myth, the autist, decided to get his hands dirty, in quite possibly the most moronic and hypocritical string of tweets I've seen in about 3 years. So Keemstar, as he normally does, reacted with a Twitter video.
Okay, so I'm on Polygon right now. It says Overwatch League Pro suspended for homophobic remark on live stream? What is going on here? XQC, like, are you actually a homophobe or was it just trash talk? I'm confused because, like, you're trying to insinuate what Speed said is sexism. It's not trash talk, right? You said it can't be both, right? It's not even trash talk, right? Like, so you're really a homophobe? Or were you just talking trash on a game? I'm confused, XQC.
To which XQC in his infinite wisdom decided also to reply with a Twitter video where he says,
Hey, yo, Cockstar, what up, brother? Listen, since I thought we're making videos today, so I'll make a video just for you, man. You posted an article in 2018, and you thought I was trying to hide it or something like that, okay? This article, I pull it like every single week to show my chat that people can change in 3 or 4 years. It happens. People can get better, is the whole point of it. But also, I'm glad you tweeted every single day to give us a reminder that people don't change. Sometimes even after 10, 15 years. Like you, man. Also, give Alex a call, man. I think he's been looking for you. See you, man.
Way to slip the Alex clip in there, bro. Now, there's a lot to unpack here, but I'm gonna make this segment brief because he already got absolutely destroyed in the replies. But Keemstar's point here was to point out the logical inconsistencies in your argument by pointing out the fact that the same thing could be said for a lot of the trash talk you participate in as well. He wasn't going out of his way to call you homophobic for something that happened like 4 years ago. And your playing of the "I've grown and changed since then" card could also be said for Speed and Keemstar, as Keem called Alex the N-word 15 whole years ago, and Speed is only 17 years old. Keemstar has already addressed all the various horrible things he's said and done in his past, and has not repeated them once. And Speed is only 17! Of course, someone who's 17 years old is gonna say something they regret later in life, as much as people like to pretend it doesn't ever happen. When people are teenagers, they make edgy jokes. Literally every single person on planet Earth has said something they could be absolutely ripped apart for by people on Twitter. Which brings me to my next point. Little bit of advice, XQC, my man, my compadre. I'd make sure you don't have 5 hours of clips publicly available on your Twitch and YouTube accounts, calling women all kinds of various horrible things before going and calling someone sexist on Twitter.
I have to choose. The big whale at the back! Big whale! No! Get the whale out!
Chocolate, I'm so sorry.
Snorlax, I did not choose you! Get the fuck off the stage! Sounds like my damn professor, sheesh. Look at the damn road!
You be careful.
Look at the damn road!
We're looking at the road.
It was doing a turn.
You're crossing lanes of traffic.
There was no traffic.
It's a double yellow, pal. Double yellow. You don't cross double yellows. Psh, women. What he did is argue for an hour and a half.
Okay, goodbye.
What a bitch, motherfucker. What a fucking bitch. An actual bitch.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, motherfucker, big fat ass, bitch.
Why people legitimately watch and or back XQC on his absolutely brain-dead takes is genuinely mind-boggling to me. Afterwards, as you'd expect, Jake luckily used this interaction to try and clown on Keemstar by saying, XQC ratioing Keemstar never gets old. The whole ratio meme has always cracked me up, because someone could simply just have an objectively bigger and more loyal audience than someone else, and then would play the ratio card and act like it's a total bombshell argument ender. It's not even like this was someone with 3 followers dunking on someone with 1 million. These are two people with millions of followers each beefing with each other. Of course, the one with the more loyal audience of Twitch spurgs are gonna ratio the original. Also, while editing this video, I found this tweet by XQC literally days before he jumped in on this drama reading, "Stop saying slurs and stop making apologies for your creators. We used to do a lot of things in the past. We don't live there anymore. No one is being soft. You are being dumb. Holy." Well, Mr. XQC, the same thing could be said for Speed 5 years from now, as I'm sure he'd regret all the stupid shit he said as a teenager. And Mr. XQC here isn't the only one with logical inconsistencies on a few of his takes, because Jake Lucky here, despite trying to paint Speed as misogynistic, defended Slasher, someone who offered to refer a girl to a job if she got one of her friends to date him.
All of a sudden, she tries to somehow cancel or turn people against Slasher because he had asked her for a date 1, maybe 2 times. Is that what we've come to? And yeah, I'll admit it, guys, maybe a bit of weird messages. I've sent weird messages. I think a lot of us have, and not maybe the most proper way to go about asking for a date. But if you think that is in any way taking away from his stance where he defends Pokemon and calls out Leafy's video for being crappy, then what kind of world are we living in?
I can see why you're going after Speed now, Jake. Compensating for something? He even jokes on Twitter about how much of a cancel culture loving journalist he is.
Fuck all these lunatic lawyers and chicken shit bureaucrats! Fuck this 24/7 internet spew of trivia and celebrity bullshit!
And with that, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it, and stay tuned. I've got a lot more projects in the works. Another quick thank you to Toastify for hopping in here. Making friends, I've heard, is one of the better parts about becoming a YouTuber. Hopefully this won't be the only collab I ever do on my channel, but go check him out. He makes some of the best content around. So yeah, subscribe. Smash that fat head of yours on that subscription button, and bye.